Hello and welcome. It has been a long day for me, so I decided to play some Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm really tired, but I wanted to stream and also play Kingdom Come Deliverance just to relax. I'm doing the stream more for myself and anyone else right now, so yep. Gotta flex in my old bones. Alright. So, we got the stuff, I think.
This chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Our things.
My stuff. I need to drop some stuff. Yeah, I don't need two of these. I do want bell-shaped kettle hat. Everything else can go to hell.
And Istrand's keys. And no sign of the orders. Well, at least I found the most important things. Not for those stupid bloody order. And no sign of Sigismund's orders. Maybe I'll have better luck in the scribe's room.
Maybe. I don't want to brew potion right now. Alright, so where could it be?
It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. Maybe Godwin had better luck. I should see how he's getting on.
I'm reading in the middle of all of this. Okay. I'm getting smart. Okay. if you hit someone who doesn't know of your presence with a ranged weapon. Will suffer a combat skill debuff. It seems pretty useful. Especially when right before, if you go into combat. Taken by a surprise. Oh. Ooh. That's exactly what I need. Because mostly the problem with me using polearms is my strength and agility. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, so now just to go back. Don't need to be stealthy, because not really that I left anyone alive. Which was probably for the best. Oh, this place is closed off for some reason. Oh, can't go that way. Then I need to go this way.
What are you doing here, Godwin?
What do you think? It's locked. Did you find those keys? Or maybe you've got the one for this damn door.
I've got them.
Excellent. Open the door then, so we can get the hell out of here.
Alright.
I'm sure he's got some good wine hidden here somewhere.
Can't really take a lot.
No orders anywhere.
Oh, this is its journal. I'm not going to read.
Lovely sonnet.
I'll take that. solid gold.
I have it, Henry. Finally get the fuck out of here.
Hold on a second. Let's take some valuables. Alright.
I think we have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm trespassing. Well, no shit. Haven't I been down here?
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
To tell the truth, I don't feel any better. I feel sort of empty.
Don't worry. That will pass in time.
There's a hole in your heart where hatred used to be. You have to fill it with something.
Pretty words, Father. But what if he finds he can't fill it? Is it possible to ever get rid of the empty feeling?
Concentrate. On the fight, lad. That never ends.
Have you forgotten? You can fill that hole with faith in our Lord. How did you kill Istvan? Did you follow my advice or take needless risks?
I acted like a knight. I gave him the chance to defend himself.
So you ignored my advice? Oh, dear lad. What would have happened if you had lost? Did you think about that?
A knight can't think like that. To hell with that, but that bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. You should have gutted him in his sleep, like Godwin said.
Yeah, but I
Thank God it
didn't. I
didn't
wanted
end
to
up
fight.
worse.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish, now.
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then. I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
Alright. So probably my stealth kit would be best here. Since I think, getting spotted might be the key thing. Alright. I think that might be good enough. Yeah, can't see shit. Gotta get myself my torch. I'm not gonna carry around 2 torches. Oh yeah, I
I'd
need
have
these
imagined
guys.
the secret tunnel would be more like a Minotaur's labyrinth in Crete than, well, this.
Mino who?
The Minotaur was a monster. A man with the head of a bull who lived in a labyrinth. A maze. It's an ancient classical myth. I read it in the seminary.
I know a lot of bull-headed men. I don't have to read any old tales in some seminary. Right, Zizka?
Catherine!
And how did this mini tower of yours come to have a bull's head? Huh, maybe that would explain how it happens to all those other fellas.
Well, his mother, Queen Pasiphae, had relations with a mythical white bull. By which, I'm not implying the same goes for the captain here.
Very wise.
And what happened to this Mino bullman?
He was killed by the Athenian Prince Theseus, though I have to add he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariadne. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread? Oh, must have been an interesting seminary, eh?
I used it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing. Over a story where a mythical queen has relations with a bull?
You're a saucy one. But I can assure you, there's a whole different kind of literature in the seminary for that kind of polishing.
Oh? What kind?
God in heaven, will you shut up already? Someone will hear us.
Jan is right. Knock it.
Walk straight, Catherine.
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine...
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south, at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting.
Oh, good idea. Here, give me some light. And let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally... Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstedt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Yep. Alright. Let's do some stealth. Okay.
One of the murderers that escaped. I'll have you hanged if you don't tell me what the fuck you're doing here. Speak!
I swear, I don't know nothing.
Huh? Here he is!
God damn it.
No, you don't! No, you don't!
Come on.
You won't get me.
God damn. Oh yeah. Untie. There we go.
Are you Mika?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Falcon. The password is Falcon.
All right. Aye. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on. Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till they stop.
Fuck!
I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. And they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them then. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
All right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
All right.
Good luck. God be with you.
I'm with you.
Okay. Did I not... Why did I not have a knife on me? God damn it. Yeah, I'm dead.
I've been waiting for you. Fucker out, damn it!
Why didn't... My god. Right, so I have to have my hands free. Gotcha.
Good look around.
Alright, we're making progress.
The broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here. I should keep going south from here.
Okay, this is going quite well. That was easy. Okay, so just gotta keep going on south.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Yuchin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capon. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said.
How does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye. Us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king. And my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdal place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
Lord Pisek
We'll
ain't gonna
find
see
out
ya.
soon enough.
He's got an important visit.
Which is for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
I know him. And I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Well, I don't know how many men Hinek has. But aren't we a bit short-handed for waging war?
There's just enough for my kind of war.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka.
and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinnock is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
Ooh. Hey, him. Hello. Welcome.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord. You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin. Cry, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
Yeah?
My apologies. But we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests.
Oh god. Henry, don't fall over yet. Eat something.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table are still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
Had to eat some leather shoes like ooh.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried leather shoes before, so I don't know if it would be that bad.
Oh, and they took a bath maybe once a month back then.
Yeah, I know.
Stinky, smelly leather shoes, lol.
I'd have thought it.
I mean, I have worn those kinds of leather shoes.
But don't concern yourself. I don't
When
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a
when
hard
I do
journey.
reenactment stuff.
The journey wasn't so bad.
And they don't really
especially
smell
compared to what came
great.
before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
It's like
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain.
it's
What were you doing
like
there,
the smell of
Peter?
between like a wax
We were
and
in a castle
sweat.
cellar, talking to
Not
an
exactly
old
ideal.
acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Suckall of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Mark von Aulis.
Hi.
Okay.
Like
Proud
that
militia.
artifice tree makes me
Exactly.
feel worse. The lack of hygiene
they
had
came
to be
with him.
unbearable.
But why would the Pragas send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky,
Yeah.
but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because
It's
he was in
not
a
too
tight
bad.
situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here. but everywhere where King
They
Wenceslas
did
still has
boil
supporters.
their
And
clothes,
that's
which
also one of the reasons why we're here.
is pretty
We came to
hygienic.
warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard, and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such.
Yeah.
We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Perfume wasn't really like that widely used in this era.
But I did do some research about the Emperor. Apparently he was already dead when all this took place.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
Yes.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
I can't say I'm surprised. They quarreled, did they?
Let's just say that after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Oh, okay. Quite interesting.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
Well, it makes sense if the Emperor's dead and the whole place just... the whole hierarchy just went to shit.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisac.
It's the least I could do, lad. My
Man, I've had a
fortress is
long
open
day.
to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd
That's
been
a lot of
caught and
text.
executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
It would be nice with a bath. Hold on, let me...
The Holy Roman Empire electors deposed him, citing incompetence, failure to manage church schisms, and conflict with the nobility, though he remained technically king of Bohemia. It was a lot more that happened, like when they kidnapped and imprisoned him at one point, lol.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened.
The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud.
Another
then.
mongrel. No, just an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of it. It must be a sign.
No. Can I go over? Is the blacksmith open? Because I would like to sell some stuff. Yeah, it is really... It is intriguing, but confusing, yeah.
Show me your wares.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Okay. Right. Oh, where is he? Blacksmith.
I wish you a blessed evening.
Let me trade!
Farewell.
He divided up those titles to his family, hoping it would prevent conflict, lol, but I guess he didn't know his children and family well enough.
No. This is a nice bill hook.
Aye, but he drills all over himself, and he gets this feeling.
Oh, so that's how you put together a bill hook.
I was watching videos about the salting of meats and they had this thing called a flesh hookah.
I mean, is it a hook for flesh? Because then it would make sense.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Oh.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Then the name makes sense. It was a hook for flesh and meat and stuff like that. Okay, so my room should be here. God, I don't think I've ever seen my Henry so clean. Let's sleep. Probably not. Also, I killed Istvan Toth in a fair duel.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
No. But the thing is, I felt it would be unsatisfying to just kill him like that.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened. It's what I want. Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up?
Yeah, well,
you again.
Yes.
When you defeat him
sir.
in
You and the other
in an
gent.
honorable fight, you still push him out of a window. So not only do you get the thrill of the fight, but also the satisfaction of seeing him plummet.
I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you.
Also, I said fuck stealth at that point.
Anything else?
I think
sir.
in the whole time I only like stealth killed one guy. Whilst I just ran around murdering everyone. not really caring about stealth.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
I just really like the combat in this game.
I sneaked around the whole time until I got in that tower and people got alerted I had to fight.
Yeah, since there wasn't so many guards around Trotsky, I just thought, fuck it. Might as well just see what happens, and then I killed everyone.
You see, meine Dame? We aren't idle here. My man trained like that every...
Lo, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Your garrison is a joke.
Well, your grandfather was right. A castle with a weak garrison is no good for anything. But your men... I'd say the girls from our village would do a better job of defending the place.
What did you say, you bastard? Why don't you show us how it's done, then? Now that we have Großer Meister among us, we should make use of him, shouldn't we?
Humans don't stand a
No problem.
chance.
But I'm not sure it'll be a fair fight. Unlike the local garrison, I have real combat experience.
Then you'll have to show your colors.
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here! The first to bleed loses.
Pullcock?
What the fuck was that?
First one to bleed. I think he's bleeding a lot.
Mercy! Leave me be!
Alright. That was easy.
Excellent, Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow.
Henry was hoping for
I
something
even think
else.
it's from Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
Ooh.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was
I like
some girl
crossbows.
hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
No.
I am curious what you did with Capon after that fight.
What I did with Capon after what fight? What do you mean?
You do know what I'm talking, right?
I don't think so.
If I remember right, they have a moment when in that castle after you rescue those nobles.
Oh. Maybe. I mean, Capon. He's kind of... I wouldn't mind.
Mind where you're going.
Maybe I did. Yeah. No, I don't think... I didn't choose to write dialogue for that, I think. But I would... I tried to romance Capon. I tried to. Nice. Nice. I wanted to. So what am I doing? Find Shishka.
And this scar. It's strange, crooked.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
I'm good.
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Oh my god, we're going to be talking for so long.
I'll be going then.
I bet this is like going to be one of the parts where the dialogue is just going to go on and on and on. I don't really remember. Yeah, but as someone with... I love it too, but
Morning,
I
lad.
don't have the attention span.
Show me your wares.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I do my best. It's not really... So, I actually have the not so common part of ADHD. It got changed recently, but I was actually diagnosed with ADD. It's like ADHD, but instead of like all energized and like hyper and stuff like that, I get tired easily, and I'm not really that like hyperactive. So that can like throw people off sometimes.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't really notice if you don't pay like a lot of attention.
No, you don't. I'll sort you out nicely.
But also it has like variations from people to people. Everyone has like different reactions to having ADHD.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I also do sometimes, very rarely, because I do love the dialogue, but sometimes it's just there's so much and I don't have the attention.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
I think a lot of people would go mad. But it's not
It
entirely
wasn't the
like
best
that.
circumstances
It's
to
a
meet
bit...
Zizka in. They sent him to the Trotsky
Having
region to cause
ADHD
problems,
is
and our paths
something
happened to
that
cross.
most
We
people have
crossed
trouble
swords.
with understanding,
I can
and I
only
feel
thank
like
God we
it's
didn't
more of a
kill each
thing
other.
that people they would
And
it's like a
who
thing
was
you need to
giving
like
Zizka orders?
begin
Do you
to
know?
fully understand it, but not like you just can jump into it.
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed. Enough about Zizka. I also heard something about a pillory and poaching. What the hell did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Of course, but there is a difference between disgrace for a commoner and for a lord chosen by God. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk. And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, unfortunately, they got certain information out of me.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but...
That's actually pretty cool.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... What if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hynek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
What's wrong about killing merchants on the road?
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Not if the guy who has a sword kills the guy with the pen.
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine.
Oh, I didn't know.
I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in his godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go. Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
What? Holy
I'm
shit.
up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything,
That's a lot of
we'll
money.
pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil,
I
or
don't
at
know
least
how much
someone
in
who
Danish
knows something
kronas,
about
though.
him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
Or Danish
If
crown,
we're really
I
to
think
step
it
on
is
Sigismund's
called.
toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we
I don't
speed
know
up?
about that. If that's just what they say, that's...
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
It might not be true, or might...
I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on the hill, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Okay.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it.
I don't know either.
Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
That's not too bad. That's not bad at all.
Go to hell.
I'm going to wipe the floor with these peasants.
Fine, give up! Them!
You. Now I'll show you.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
Exactly.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka
What's
here
up?
owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
I mean, probably. This game does like referencing a lot of history.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Remembered? Did you forget?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kabianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But Maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody'll listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that begs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here, you can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Alright. I quickly gotta go. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just here in a few moments. Okay.
Hello. This is my cat Hercules. He's an adorable little guy. Doesn't want to be on my lap.
Okay, where's my horse? It's over here.
Shishka
Yeah, he's
anyway?
very handsome.
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another war. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Haha, really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived. And the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which... Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
I like Kobyanga. He's funny sometimes. Yeah, he's way better than I am. I've also just only been doing fencing for like a year now, and he has probably been doing it for way longer than I have. Oh, okay. Finally here.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. Oh, almost
Sure.
done. Oh, not done yet. Finally. The camp is near. There's a path about the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem.
No, I'm not 17.
Oh,
I'm
and the
19.
hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp.
2 years
Just a few
old.
steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Eda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink.
Oh, gotta take some drugs. It's not drugs. My medicine. Yeah, I need to take some medicine to keep like my for like sleeping and stuff like that.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp.
And it will
It's
like
not
kick
much,
in
but
like
we
an
call it
hour.
home.
This mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest?
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janos' tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
Or melatonin.
I take melatonin. That's what I get. That's what I take. In Danish, we call it melatonin.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place.
Yeah.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them.
It does sound
This
kind of
place
fancy.
seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury Oldodiel, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
What the fuck?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
No.
We're moving. No stalling.
You have as much fun as watching grass grow.
Excuse me, but I quite enjoy watching grass grow. How dare you insult my form of entertainment? You're lucky that I like you, Kobianka.
right. Enough playing around. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lord Jan. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench?
He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God
I mean, the plate armor is better.
What about us?
where the hand... are.
I can drop this old crossbow. And probably soon. Alright.
What's that?
This is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. See?
Finally.
I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Of course.
Squadrons of harlots and brags from the
I think I've heard that one before. How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sasau. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Then we'll make hats roll like berries. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you'll want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you'll want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother.
Okay.
Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing, boozing and fucking. Bring
Amazing song.
and roll up the...
Talk to Shishka.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's
Smoothly.
right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Pow, 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 pow. That's how it's gonna go.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
But you hold me up in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Halt!
Oh yeah, this is some of the cannons that I have fired myself.
Damn. There's more of them than
It
I was
got a
expecting.
fucking
We can't
kick
back
to
up
him.
now. Let's blast
Almost
at them
knocked me
and
on
seize
my
the
ass.
advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
I absolutely love this scene. This is my favorite scene.
Matilda!
So stupid.
Fucking hell! Leg, damn it! You idiots!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
It's so stupid.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill him.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
No.
Look, let's get this straight. We both know we'll be done with you in no time. You and maybe one other might give us a bit of trouble, but the rest will crush like flies.
What are you blabbering about? My men are better armed than you, and they're certainly not scared of you.
Well, it looks like that. And there's a lot of you, but there's a lot more of us. And we have armor, and firearms.
Good
And
one,
shitting
Henry.
your brains, eh? This will be easy. Give them hell! Don't spare anyone!
Ah, I shot a guy!
You've got a lot to learn.
You think you can scare me? Not a chance. This is how we fight in Trotsnov.
You'll be sorry, fucker.
You'll be fucking sorry.
Go fight yourself. Ha! That'll hit them all. Got him. Next. Let him have it.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god! Okay, he's only unconscious, thank god.
This has been going on too long. You got him.
I'll take that. It's gonna change. It's gonna change equipment in the middle of combat. Don't mind me. It's gonna do a little bit of this. Just gotta drop all of my stuff. Hold on a moment. There we go.
This won't end well. Fortune is on my side. Amen, brother.
Time to grab as much stuff as I can.
If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry.
Yeah, give me a moment. Just doing some looting. Need that hood back.
All day.
Alright.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better.
And we're back.
Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horse unlike him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
We need to find John of Liechtenstein and finally rescue Lord Capon.
Who the fuck are they?
You'll learn that soon enough. But we have more important things to attend to. First things first, Henry. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right. I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I can do that.
I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
Well, you've only given me their names, but I need to know a bit more than that. I don't even know where to start.
Come and see me before you head out. I knew them pretty well, so maybe we can work something out together.
Alright.
Liechtenstein can wait. I better look for the rest of your devil's pack.
Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes. They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you in Kuttenberg.
No, not yet.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
You really do not waste time, do you? Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta, and maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Yeah, same. It's also been like forever since I played this game.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavik who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Yeah. It's both. It's kind of a blessing. Being able to play a game and then forget about what the fuck is going on, and then replaying it.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
I've been meaning to try and play Cyberpunk. I haven't played it yet.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
What about me? Am I not a good person?
Well, that's
not in
true.
the way that I'm
I
playing.
hope you're not a spy who will rat us all out to Sigismund.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janosch, Ada, and Raniak. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Adder because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janusz can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janusz, Adder will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janusz.
Janusz? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janusz?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him. You will definitely notice it.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Alright. Better get a move on.
Don't whistle here. Nobody wants to hear it.
Fuck off. Alright, so where am I going first? And go over here. B, that's the closest one.
Quick!
Whoa!
Mm.
Hey!
This guy just... Hello.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now, so I decided to take a load off. But I can tell you, it ain't too comfortable here.
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn? Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it, then?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
What? An arrow? Like, from a bow?
Aye, an arrow. With an arrowhead, a shaft, and a fletching. Simply an arrow.
You have an arrow stuck in your head? Shouldn't you be, well, dead? I've never seen anyone with an arrow in his head who wasn't.
Of course I should be. Dead as a doornail. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't no ordinary arrow.
Oh? And what's special about it?
Always questions all of a sudden. How about you tell me who you are first? Talking to strangers ain't the safest these days.
I'm Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Skalitz.
Oh, fuck. I heard about Skalitz. I heard it was real bad.
That it was.
Well, at least you got out in one piece. Look, the name's Carl. Folk call me Carl Arrowhead. On account of, well, you know.
How come the arrow didn't kill you then?
Because it ain't no ordinary arrow.
You said that already.
Thing is, it's a magic arrow.
Magic.
Yeah, right.
You don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some confrontation. And sometimes things get a bit dicey. I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. But ever since I had this arrow in my noggin, not a damn thing. No wounds, no bruises. Nobody can hurt me. They haven't a chance.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence. You're just lucky.
It ain't no coincidence.
I think it's
a
because
gift
they
from
are
God.
focusing on that
This
he's got a
arrow here
fucking
blessed
arrow in
me.
his head.
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed? What did he do to deserve it?
Well, I suppose all them good things what I did in my life. I take care of my people. I'm a good person is all. I reckon God's pleased with me.
Doesn't it hurt? Looks like a nasty wound.
Look, when God blesses you, you accept it for what it is.
So does it hurt?
Hurts like hell. And it fucked my eyesight up a bit. But that don't matter. It's still a gift from God.
I do think I can see he's got a bit of a
Do
lazy
you think
eye.
it could be taken out? Can I touch it?
If you touch it, I'll rip off both your arms, shove them up your arse, and make you clap.
Easy! Easy now! I was just asking. No need to get upset. You're worried I'd get the magic too, eh?
No, I'm worried that you wouldn't march and step, and I wouldn't like that.
I understand. You're simply undefeatable.
Exactly, lad. A whole year without a scratch. A whole year. And me and my lads got ourselves into some dodgy situations, I'll tell you that. But enough chat. I've got to get back to the camp. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me, and we can talk some more along the way. What do you say?
Sure.
Well, I can't let you lug them all on your own.
Glad to hear it.
I'll see how lucky you really are.
Ah, them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. Man can be invincible, and blessed by God, but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
You're probably not a monk, are you? What are you then? A bandit?
Ha! A bandit? It don't sound too good when you say it out loud. Bandit. Do you know who the real bandits are, in my opinion?
I don't.
Them lords, what hold their protective hand over us. They stuff themselves to bursting, hunt in the forests, start wars, and the ordinary folk has to do all the work for them. And when you get in their way, they string you up or beat you like a dog. Not even the worst bandit behaves like that. That's what people should be whipped for in the stocks, not for hunting a deer in some noble's forest, or picking something up here and there. We're just trying to survive is all.
How do you manage to survive?
That depends. Sometimes it's alright, other times it's brutal. Whenever we do a job, we put our necks on the line. But we only ever take enough to survive. And we never kill nobody. Well, unless it's really necessary, of course. But I suppose you're right. We're bandits. And sometimes it really fucks me off.
This sack really is heavy. How much further is it?
We're getting close. Hang in there.
I'm gonna show him how untouchable he is. He is a bandit anyway.
No, he's Celestian.
Aye, those
I've seen a talking bird, so why not a dancing bear?
What are you on about now?
Hello.
I dropped that sack over there, but... Look here. Don't you mind just leading me right into your camp? What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies anyway.
I suppose not.
Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad you happened by and stopped to talk to me. Not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare sight these days.
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times.
I could also
May
just
God's
shoot him
favour
and
be
take
with you.
everything
But now,
else.
you should get going. The fellas get nervous when there's strangers around. The Lord be with you. Laugh all you
Only 7 groschen.
something interesting, while all you could do is crack jokes.
Man, this guy is really just fucking robbing me. Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna give him another one.
say some farmers can tell by the clouds. Fuck the clouds. And each one was for a
Alright, we got around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saw another one, so 8 bandits in this camp. 3 of them on patrol, I think.
You might be joking, but you're exactly right. What's more, when it's
I can take some of them out. Some of those standing a bit away. This guy, he's standing very alone.
Christ almighty. Get out!
That's the other one.
What was I just thinking about?
I'm not doing anything suspicious, just walking right behind you. Oh shit.
I'll help you out! Alert! Swarms!
Asshole!
Oh, that didn't go so well. Didn't quite see that guy.
Bad luck. I'm all yours. No chance.
Well, I'm a bit fucked. Gotta get my sword.
I've been waiting. So he's a sword fighter, eh? Ah, shit! What the? You want to try me?
I got this.
What do you want? Let's see what you can do. I'm all yours.
Okay.
You want to try me?
Come on.
What the? I'm all yours. Show your stuff.
Alright, I'm getting gangbanged. Gotta take a step back.
Show what you're made of.
This guy's not moving. This guy's flanking. Don't want that.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Show your stuff. Do it! I'll rip your ass open! You won't get me! I've been waiting for you. Useless!
Come on.
Do it! Shit! What the? Show what you're made of!
Got one.
I'm all yours!
Bastard! Show your
Oh god.
stuff!
Oh god.
Son of a bitch! I'm all yours. Bleeding already, are ya?
Just a little bit.
Show your stuff! You wanna try me? Fuck you! I'm all yours! It's a slaughter! You'll die, show you, bastard! A death for a death! Too slow! You wanna try me?
Ah, damn it. I really just fucked up at the start there. Trying to sneak attack someone right in front of his fucking friend.
What do you think you're doing? Bastard! What's that, Pigeon? What the? Intruder! Get on me! An intruder! I'll shit on your grave! We're under attack! Fucking hell! Show what... Fucker! I'm all yours. Do it! You won't get me. show yours. I'm all yours.
Ow.
Show what you're made of. Too slow. Bad luck. I'm all yours. Too slow. Bleeding already, are ya? I've been waiting for you.
Come on.
Swine! What do you want? I'm all yours. No, fuck. That'll teach you.
Come on.
A no potion run is a good challenge though.
I don't really use potions. Never have. I did like once.
I noticed lol.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that, fucker. I'll rip you to shreds, you scum. I'll rip your arse open.
My guy. Okay. Get up. Get
Show
up.
your stuff. Ha! What the? I've been waiting for you.
Oh god.
Ah! No chance.
Gotta keep an eye on my stamina.
I'm all yours. Ha! Ha! No chance. Eh? Fuck that. What do you want?
My... Jesus.
what you're made of. Ah!
Hey, get him!
Do it! Shit! What the?
Come on.
I'll rip your arse open!
Show your stuff!
Fuck you! And you'll
And
get
stop.
another right away!
We're going to gut you, you horse son!
I've been waiting for you. What do you want? You're no match for us, fucker. Show your stuff.
Ugh.
No, fuck. That was something. You want to try me?
We're gonna gut you,
Oh god. I don't know how.
Your stuff.
How do I use a potion when it's in my pouch? Never used one before.
You want to try me?
Hey, one of them died.
I'm all yours.
Yeah, but the question is just which one?
I'll rip your ass open.
Because I really need it.
You never saw that coming. Show your stuff. Take that.
I can't. Doesn't let me.
No, no. Fuck. Show what you're made of.
Come on.
You want to try me? What the fuck was that? Ah, my head! Ah, fuck that!
You know what? Fuck potions. I'm the best. I didn't even need potions. Now just rob all of these guys of their valuables. Thank you. I know I am the best. Wait. Oh, that's Arrowhead. I mean, if it works, it works. Now just to fix my shit. I don't have anything to fix my shit. Oh yeah, we should probably go back to the camp and loot it.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
It's not here. It's over here.
Used buck's blood, aqua vitalis, painkiller brew, and artemisia.
Hmm. Yeah, I never did any, like, alchemy shit in this game. That would be useful. Look at all of these valuables. I'm a rich, rich man. Let's pretty fucking high quality mace right there. Wait, I got a broadsword? That's neat.
Painkiller brew reduced stamina loss from health damage by 75%.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see where that will be useful. But I am not a clever man. I can admit that. So even if I did decide to use potions, I would probably just forget it. Oh, you need to hold it down to use potions in your pouch. I didn't know that. Also, I should go to sleep. It was 5, yeah. But I needed to hold it down, not just press it.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
Good day to you. What do you have for sale?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Show me your wares.
I did survive though. I didn't need the potion anyway. Somehow. I managed to survive. Why is this blacksmith so poor? I want more
Thank you.
groshens.
And a good day to you, friend.
Show me your wares.
I used to go to Kuttenberg. They always had money, but I don't think you got there yet.
No, not yet. I haven't gone to Kuttenberg. Why can it be that a fucking kettle hat has better stats than a full visor thing? Oh. Oh yeah. Guess I gotta go to Kuttenberg if I want something proper. Uh... I can't afford that one. So I don't know why I'm even looking at it. Alright, I'm gonna buy that one.
Thank you, and take care.
There we go. And I should probably get everything else fixed.
Would you repair a few things for me?
Yeah, that'll do. Thanks. That'll do.
Oh, my breastplate is just non-existing. I mean, I did want to, but he didn't have any groshens left.
God be with you. Come on now.
Yep, now he's going to have some.
Great. I'm glad you found what.
So now I can sell the rest.
Show me your wares.
That should be all I can sell to the blacksmith. I just gotta sharpen up my sword here, and then I'll call it the day.
Can't get any better than this.
Yeah. Alright. Well, it has been fun, but I gotta go to bed now. So, I will be signing off. It's like 11, almost midnight, in like half an hour. Thank you. You have a good night too when you get there. Bye.